Please listen close so you can see the damage that wars really cause. When people go to war, right, when people are fighting each other, right, in present day, the way they fight wars now has changed. Now they fight war. You can watch the wars on social media. Like this Ukraine war, people actually watch. You go to CNN Instagram page, you watch some of the wars where they blew up this place, they blew up that place. So people are now participating in the war. If you can be in your room and kind of be participating in the war in the sense that you are watching what is going on, And what they have come to realize is that what war does is that if 20% of people that participate in wars have problems or they develop traumatic issues, about 10% develop like real severe mental illness issues, and then other 10% find it difficult to adapt. And what you may find interesting is that most people that suffer from wars, the consequences of wars, is not the civilians, it's actually the soldiers. They are the ones that suffer the most from wars, which is something that is very interesting. It's like this. Why is it interesting? It's interesting because the soldier's job is to go there and go and stop the war, is to go there and kind of protect people, whether it's their own people or their own goal is to protect their own people from being attacked or something. But they are the ones that suffer the most from wars, and it makes sense because soldiers experience so much during wars. They see people blown up, people get torn to bits and pieces and cuts, and they see all manner of destruction of human life. And then how do you expect this person to now, after watching 100 of people get killed or 500 people get killed, you don't expect the person to now come back home and say, "Hey honey, how is your day? Is food ready?" and be joking with his wife and kids. As a human being, experiences like that can scar you when you see such destruction, because when you witness such destruction, after a while you start asking yourself, is my life really worth anything? Is my life important? Things like that. So these are some of the consequences that happen in wars. Another thing that happens in wars is that it affects the development of people. Just like this Palestine-Israel war, right? There are young children that are being attacked. Young children are being blown up. Residential buildings are being knocked down, and you will not be surprised if you're a child, you're 5 years old, and they throw a bomb in your house, and then all of a sudden you see the body parts of your mom on the floor. Do you know how that scars you? This is somebody that you depend on for survival, and then all of a sudden you are seeing mommy's leg there, mommy's hand here, mommy's head on one side. How does that scar you? It scars children's development. Number 3, it affects the way. See, when wars happen, right? People fail to understand. People react to it differently. Some people become aggressive after wars because aggression is all they have known, because they were able to survive because they were aggressive. Maybe the thing happened to them and then they fought off the attacker and they carried their whatever and they were going at anybody that was going to come. They're going to be alive and they will not nobody will take them alive. And they fought off everybody. And then you now want, when the war is over, they now become, now I'm a quiet person. I don't fight anybody. No. They still become that way because, again, wars rage on for years. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You're still in wars. And so, after a time, the person psychologically is changed. Because war is not a day thing, it's not 2 days thing. It goes on for years. And then, some people, after being in war, they develop depression. Because when you see the colossal destruction of human life, like it's going on social media right now, when you go and see the Palestine and Israel war, the destruction of property, the bombing of people, they told you that 1,000 people have been killed. Bro, madam, if you witness 1,000 people getting killed, do you think you really act the same? Chances are you won't. If you see 1,000 people killed, by who? By you. When 1,000 people are killed by you, do you think you will be a normal person? No, you won't be a normal person. Because after a while, you start questioning your morality. You start asking yourself, am I a good person? Will God punish me? Will devil have my soul? You start asking yourself questions. Some people end up saying, I'm a bad person for doing this. And they carry it to their grave. They feel depressed. Something about war again is people get anxious. And there is a reason to be anxious. You know why? Because you are anxious because you know that at any minute you can lose your life. So you're extra cautious. Anywhere you go, you watch. Oh, I hope I don't come out here. I hope I don't do this. You don't, and you see someone get blown up. Oh, I hope they don't put a bomb here. You don't throw a bomb here while I'm sleeping. And so that anxiety, you carry it on for years and years, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Some wars even rage on 10 years. So it's difficult for the person to become normal after being in war for 10 years, 7 years, you know. So this anxiety is some of it. Some people, when they after the war is over, especially the soldiers, they can't keep a job because of what they have seen. You know, they become substance abusers, especially people that went to Vietnam and other people, you know, that fighting wars because they use that medicine to self-medicate, you know, weed, heroin, cocaine. They use it to like suppress the pain that they feel. So some people, when they come back from wars, they cannot work well with people. They become either aggressive or some even become suicidal because of all the things they've seen. They see so much death and they tell themselves that, oh, my life is worth nothing. One day I'm going to die or I can get blown up. Some people take their life during wars because they are seeing all this manner of destruction. You know? So, what I'm trying to get you to see is that wars have psychological impact on people, and sometimes people suffer from mental illness after witnessing wars, you know, because there's so much destruction of human life. Just imagine. They say 1,000 people have died in Palestine, and 1,200 people died in Israel. If you are someone that witnessed that, how will your life change? You know, you will not see the world the same again. You will think we're all chickens and they can kill us. So what I want to do, so this video is dedicated to the people of Palestine, to the people of Israel, these people that were lost, and so dedicated to the people of Ukraine. So on that note, I'm out. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks for watching my video, but remember, the war still rages on.